Okay.
Today's episode of Wine Time Fridays is brought to you in part by our friends at DeLille Cellars and CDA Gourmet, not to be confused with Coeur d'Alene Gourmet.
There is no Coeur d'Alene Gourmet.
But there's CDA Gourmet.
It's been a long week, right? Are you ready to wind down? Why not? It's time for the Wine Time Fridays podcast with Shelley and Phil. Neither are sommeliers, but both have a deep passion for life, each other, and of course, delicious wine. And now, here to talk about this week over a glass of wine is Shelley and Phil. It's wine time.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Wine Time Fridays with Shelley and Phil. On this Friday, the last Friday in August, the Washington Wine Month, number 2, episode 280, August 29th. Shelley, happy Friday. It's wine time.
Happy Friday.
You may notice if you're watching on YouTube that there's just 2 of us. Now, if you're listening, you wouldn't notice that.
Not yet.
All this time of saying we're going to have Kevin Olsenberg and we're going to taste through these delicious wines of DeLille. Half of that is right.
We're going to taste through the delicious wines of DeLille.
So, a little backstory.
But Kevin's golfing.
Yeah, it's
at this moment.
This is mostly our fault. Well, blame it on the dog.
Blame it on the dog.
We had set up to record with Kevin on the 15th of August for today's 29th, the 29th publish. We had the wines. Kevin sells, DeLille through Odom. It was going to be really cool. And then Lucy, not good. Don't know what she was doing. Yeah. And that's not what it sounded like when she went to the bathroom. I'm sorry.
She had diarrhea and vomiting.
And didn't eat. It was not good.
herself.
And we had to make a decision. And
She had to
so
go to
we went to the
emergency
hospital.
vet.
Yeah. So I had to cancel our space. And we were going to do it the following week, which is the 22nd. And everyone was happy. And I felt better. Can I borrow your glass?
Mm-hmm.
And then Kevin got invited to play in a golf tournament in Montana. And I think was kind of perplexed. He didn't want to quit or, cancel, but yeah, he was excited. And I'm like, I am completely okay with that. This is our fault. So you get the 2 of us. No Kevin, no DeLille rep, but we're going to have one on at some point. And
we're still going to have DeLille.
Yes. Oh, we're still having DeLille. Heck yeah. I just opened up a 2020. Oh, you know what? Did we want to start with this?
We probably don't.
Let's do it anyway.
Okay.
I don't think it's a huge difference, but so with all of these changes, we actually changed up the wines that we're going to have.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's thrown us off a little bit. Give us a break. Relax. Chillax. This is the 2023 Chaleur Blanc from DeLille. It is $40 at the winery.
It is
and
so
it
good.
might be one of the best white wines you've had ever.
Now I got peaches.
It's just so good. To health, wealth, and abundance, gratitude, and romance, and
peace on earth.
Boom. Oh, so good.
Mm-hmm. You'll see that Phil is pouring less now because I told him it was not very good to model gulping down wine.
No, you know what's going to happen. I'm going to have to pour a little bit more in my glass, but Shelley will actually finish hers. We will know soon. We don't know for sure, but we think so. We featured this for our lesser known libations. You'll have to listen. You'll have to watch all the way at the end because I'm going to be putting an Easter egg on, and it'll be a very, very funny one. Anyway, this is the 23. We featured the 2024 on our lesser known libations Monday on August 11th, and that was their 30th vintage of this.
Mhm.
So this one's actually the 29th vintage that we're doing, a little bit in reverse. But
On the 29th.
yeah.
29th
So
on the
what do you
29th.
got on this, Shelley? Because this Chaleur Blanc is really, in fact, Shelley says we're ordering a bottle for a friend of ours. So
Yes.
probably be less money just drive over and pick it up, or we'll just order it here. They'll yeah, we'll do it here. Boy, I'm glad I thought of that.
I'm glad you did too. This is
Mm.
69% Sauvignon Blanc and 31% Semillon,
So good.
which is and it's from Columbia Valley grapes.
Did you say 69 and 31? So it's almost identical to
the 24?
the 24, which was 70 and 30,
Mm.
if memory serves correctly.
It is really good.
Yeah. I mean,
You get some peaches and apricots.
okay.
He has to fill it in.
I should give you a
And
little
this
bit
could
of the-
age up to 15 years.
1.5. Wow. Yeah, DeLille, man, they produce wine right. That's for sure. A couple weeks ago, one of the founders, partners, Greg Lill, turned 66. My hope is to see if we can get him on. Well, he's got his another wine project going, and Chris Upchurch was the other partner.
Mhm.
We have him coming on in November.
We do?
Yep, with Upchurch Vineyards.
Oh,
So, when you build wine brands and then sometimes you go and you want to just do your own thing. I actually met Greg Lill at Va Piano in 2010, so 15 years ago.
wow.
Super cool guy. But this is sensational.
So, DeLille was established in 1992.
That's true.
And let's see. Is Chris Upchurch worked at a restaurant? I guess that's like El Gaucho or something like that.
Let's see what I might have for that.
But also, Rotary has a part in how they met because they met at a Rotary golf tournament.
Oh, seriously?
Yes. Greg and I think Jay Solop, who is in sales.
J.A. Soloff. So it's Chris, Jay, Greg, and his father, Charles Lill, founded DeLille.
And then David Lake became the consulting enologist.
Okay.
And he knew how to get all the best grapes.
This is one of their notable wines. We were going to have another notable, and I actually pulled that so we can have a Sauvignon Blanc because today is Sauvignon Blanc Day. So it seemed that we should probably do that. So we have 2 whites and 2 reds, but this is a what they would say is a white Bordeaux style blend made with the Sauvignon Blanc and Semillon. And in my notes, it says offering complexity and aging potential. You already said 15 years, you can lay it down.
15 plus, yeah.
Yeah, but it is complex. I want to talk a little bit real quick about DeLille in general. One of the top 100 wineries of the world. That was named by the Wine and Spirits 5 times, 2017 through 2020, and then 2022. So in that time, 5 different times named top 100 wineries of the world. That's no
amazing
shaggy thing. Yeah. 90 plus ratings. They've had over 900.
Wow.
90 plus ratings from top international critics. Chris Upchurch was actually named Best Winemaker of the Year in 2009. So,
on their very first vintage, they got a 92 plus from Robert Parker.
That is not an easy
not at all.
rating to get. I should also mention that they've had some 100-point wines, and I just can't find where that is. I probably will not keep that in. What if they didn't?
Okay.
That'll be bad. Anyway, so this is highly, highly recommend. I can see us giving practically perfect or phenomenal on all these wines
Mm-hmm.
tonight.
Yes, it's
Very, very
$40. Where can people get this?
So this is one that Kevin has in stock. This is the Chaleur Blanc. Literally, you could go to Pilgrims and say, Sarah, can you pick me up? Can you grab a couple of these? And she'll bring them in. And Cynthia over at Fred Meyer, wherever you go and get your wines, both, it'll be probably quicker to have Sarah do it.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to be very, very similar prices. So, yeah, let's move on to that Sauvignon Blanc.
Okie dokie.
So this is a last minute change. Since Kevin was going to be on, we weren't going to have this wine because they don't have this in their warehouse. I always wonder if they can get it, even if they don't inventory it.
Maybe. I don't know. But you can always get it at the website of the winery.
Absolutely. This one. Whoa.
Whoa.
Happy Sauvignon Blanc Day, Shelley.
Oh, yeah.
This is the 2022 Marguerite Sauvignon Blanc. It is $75 at the winery. And this would be what we would call a very special wine.
Why is that?
Well, $75 for a white wine.
A Sauvignon Blanc white wine.
Yeah. I have really been looking forward to this. Well, that's interesting. I'm not getting a lot on the nose.
This one, it can age 20 plus years. And so they said when you take it out, drink it over like 8 hours.
I mean,
and that's why you're not getting anything at the moment.
8 hours seems a little excessive.
That would be difficult to do.
Let's go ahead. We'll start 2:00. We'll be done by 10. However, point being, don't just gobble this down.
Yeah, don't.
A couple weeks ago, we had dinner at Seasons, which is fantastic, with one of my friends from a long time ago. And then the next day, we had lunch. Well, you weren't there, but actually that will help with the next announcement after the break. But it's funny because my friend kept saying, we had a wine that was 15.9%. He's like, that's great, all that alcohol. It's like, no, we're not doing that. And actually, we didn't even check the alcohol in this. Well, my eyes are getting even worse, Shelley. It is going to be, here we are, 13.3.
For a Sauvignon Blanc.
I'm okay with 13.3.
Pretty big, though, for a Sauvignon Blanc. But
13.6 for that Chaleur Blanc. So there you go.
13.6. So this was 18 months on élevage. And I am not exactly sure what élevage is. I'm sure it's going to be next week's wine word of the week.
Yeah. Well, cheersing.
Cheers.
It's got nice color.
Mm-hmm.
When I tasted it,
Lemon lifesavers.
Lemon.
It tastes like lemon lifesavers.
When I tasted it, I got the nose then.
Ah, no, you got the taste.
No, but I mean, I had just brought it in my mouth, and I feel like I smelled it then as well. All these senses, they come together, right?
Yeah. It's very complex.
This is so good. I can't wait. Can we do this just before we sign off this episode? Let's revisit this. It'll give it had given it a chance to warm up a little bit, room temperature. And maybe I'll just keep that cork off too.
Okay.
Yeah, I might just do that. Let that open up a little bit. Give it some time
And
to breathe.
they would pair this with halibut with red coconut curry. So now I want to make that. I've got to find that recipe.
I mean, this is the beauty of.
Haven't had halibut for a long time.
It has been a while. Why?
It's hard to find. We'll have to ask our fresh fish people at
Isn't it the fish friends?
fresh fish people. I just
They're
said
called like fish friends or something like that. Wait,
over by Lowe's. And
at
they're
Lowe's.
At Lowe's.
Interesting. What are they say you should pair that Chaleur Blanc with? Oh my God, that's good.
That. But you can also pair this with chicken piccata, which we like because of the capers.
Oh, so good.
And grilled mango chicken or a crisp salad. Obviously, it would pair well with seafood too.
As opposed to the non-crisp salad.
Wilted salad.
That's not.
Well, there is some wilted salads. Like
really?
Yeah, they make wilted because you put like hot bacon on it or something.
Oh.
Then it wilts.
Oh, when we do a taco salad and we put the.
It's a bit wilty.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this is fantastic.
It is.
I keep going back to smell it. We're going to let that open up a little bit. When we come back, we have an exciting announcement before we pour a red wine. Oh, we're going to let that sit in our white wine glass too. That's a good idea. When we come back.
Welcome back to Wine Time Fridays, episode 280. Can you believe we've done 280 episodes? I'm sorry, people.
That's the spirit.
Where we are talking about wines from DeLille Cellars in Washington.
Yeah.
I don't know if we mentioned that. They're fairly close to Chateau Ste. Michelle, right?
They are, yeah. So I've not been to DeLille. It's in Woodinville, Chateau Ste. Michelle. They're not far from each other at all. Yeah, I don't know exactly how far, but I know that, passing time, did I say it better that time, is pretty close, if not neighbors. We know Erica Ora's around there. There are a number of wineries there. We probably should take a venture out there. Oh, an old friend, Shelley.
This is the D2?
This is the D2.
Oh, I thought we would talk about the other one first.
Well, the other one is one of their flagship ones. I thought maybe we would save that for last. We've actually featured this one in 2018. Sorry. No. We featured the 2018 and the 2022. I think the 2022 we featured in December of this last year. Yeah.
We weren't around here on the podcast in 2018.
No.
We didn't start till 2020.
No, we did not. But this might lead into our Wine Time Fridays wine word of the week.
It's not, though. It's the business zone. That's what you.
Oh, I did put the business zone. Well, we're not at the business zone, but that's okay. It's still the business zone wine word of the week. Okay. What did I call it? Wine Time Friday. No, the business zone. Thank you for Judy.
Yes.
Yes, she's loaned us that room. We didn't use it this week. It didn't need to. But the business zone wine word of the week.
Deuxième.
Thank you.
So Deuxième for second. It's a French word for second. And this is a second label, but don't be fooled.
Don't be fooled at all.
Thinking it's a lesser quality wine. It's not at all. But one of the reasons for this second label is because most of their flagship wines, I guess, are Cabernet dominant Bordeaux blends. This is a Merlot dominant Bordeaux blend. So because they found that when they were making the Cabernet dominant, so then they had all these grapes left over. Like, so if it was 60-40, then they've got 60 Merlot and 40 Cab somewhere over there, and they can't keep making that because you run out of the Cab. So they decided they'll make then a Merlot dominant one to match it up and not waste the grapes. So that's how we got this D2.
When I was running the valet company in Seattle and we had the Metropolitan Grill, they poured this by the glass. It was $20 a glass then. So, 20 years ago. Gosh, 20 years ago.
Wow.
And I remember one of the servers, I don't want the D2. That's all our leftover grapes that didn't make the cut. And it's like, why would you have that attitude, even if that was true?
Even if it was leftover grapes, these are amazing grapes.
So
give him a glass of Gallo.
Yeah, that's right.
Not that Gallo is horrible.
Look at you digging out of a hole. Hashtag cheersing. And hello, old friend.
This is delicious. It can be aged. I mean, yeah.
Gosh,
it's young, but it's so good. We love D2.
I am getting some chocolate notes.
Chocolate.
Yeah, and it's not dark chocolate.
It's like cacao.
Yeah. Right on the back of my tongue. Mm-hmm. This might be one of the best value red blends out there.
How much is this one?
$50 at the winery.
This is 56% Merlot, 32% Cab Sauv, 6% Malbec, 4% Petit Verdot, and 2% Cab Franc.
There's your Bordeaux blend.
Mm-hmm. Sourced from over a dozen vineyards in the Columbia Valley.
Yeah, it is.
I remember when I was making my blend.
North Star.
I liked the Merlot from Columbia Valley the best of the Merlots, even though I thought I was going to like Red Mountain because it's Red Mountain. But
I mean, we go in with these preconceived notions, and I mean, even when drinking wine, right? I had lunch with Nikki from Cinder, a week ago today. And it's, they're trying to do some things like some off the beaten path whites, Verdejo, things like that. And
the reception wine when we were there was really good.
Yeah, I have bad news about that.
It's gone.
They're not gonna. So here we go. Okay, we're on a quest. We have a new announcement.
We did.
Cinder Winery is a new sponsor to Wine Time Fridays. They're a second Idaho winery.
Yay! In the south.
Yep, down Boise. Caldwell, near Boise. Mm-hmm. And we were there in October. Had a great experience. Actually, we're going to be tasting through a couple Cinder wines in 2 weeks from today, with Janine Lum with Third Bottle. That's going to be fun. It's so funny because Nikki's, I can't wait to hear that episode. I said, yeah, I've talked to Janine. She's a spark plug. So anyway, all this to say, sometimes we get in our minds something that we think we're going to like. And, for instance, that reception wine that they had down there, it was fantastic.
But they didn't like it?
There are other circumstances surrounding it because it much like this D2, it was some from other what do they call it, base wine stuff. So I mean, I'm telling you, if you got good fruit and you know how to make wine, you're probably gonna come up with something quality, right?
But it may not be the same every year.
Yeah, maybe not. Well, I mean, this blend of this D2 will be different every year.
But it will always be Merlot dominant.
Interesting. And this 56 Merlot? Nice. I mean, 56 is, it's pretty low for a dominant grape. Yeah. Known for its velvety red fruit flavors and lengthy finish.
It does have a lengthy finish.
I know that I've only tasted 2 wines from DeLille before today's episode, D2 and that Chaleur Blanc that we got from Bottle Joy. And we were just very much enjoying that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we did the lesser known libations Monday on the 11th, and we're just blown away. So good.
Yeah.
So anyway, to taste through some other wines from DeLille is really a treat. That Sauvignon Blanc, I can't wait to get back and revisit that. So much fun. Anyway, thanks to Cinder for coming on board. We're very excited about that. DeLille also has a new tasting room.
Uh-huh.
Can you pronounce that? I know the first one is DeLille, but is it in Ville?
DeLille en Ville.
Yeah, it's in University Village.
Oh, DeLille in the Village.
Yep. Seattle. Well, Seattle's University Village. That's near Husky Stadium, and so they're bringing their wines, Pacific Northwest inspired dining, and more to their newest location. Just stay tuned on all their socials for that. It's very close. It's supposed to be opening before the end of summer, and we're right on the verge. It's really pretty much why we don't have a representative from DeLille on with us today, because they're very busy. I mean, you have harvest is kind of kicking in. It's a very busy time at most wineries here in the Northwest. So, and these wines. So we started out with that Chaleur Blanc. They have a couple of packages. They have a little mini vertical, essential vertical.
That you can buy or you can take.
Yeah, it comes like in a 6-pack. Okay. So you have the essential vertical has the 2020 and the 2022 of the D2. It's got the 2023 and the 2024, the Chaleur Blanc. Okay. And then it's got the 2020 and 2021.
21 and 2020. Oh, you just did it backwards.
Deuxième.
Which is Syrah based.
Yeah, we pulled that one out of this lineup virtually because it's Sauvignon Blanc Day. We want to do that. They also have their Legacy Collection, which is one each of the 2022 Chaleur Estate Red Blend, which I believe we're doing that last. Yes. And then the Harrison Hill Red Blend and the Marguerite Sauvignon Blanc, which we opened. And so those are kind of very high-end wines. Mm-hmm. And you will probably see why. We already have with that Sauvignon Blanc. We will not be tasting through the Harrison Hill Red Blend today, but we will be doing the Chaleur Estate Red Blend. Okay. Well, exciting time. Should we do one more break? And when we come back, we'll have one more red, revisit that Sauvignon Blanc, and then put a bow on today. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. There's no rules here. It's Wine Time Fridays. Welcome back to Wine Time Fridays with Shelley and Phil, episode 280 on the last Friday of August, the second Washington Wine Month. I know. Well, we have kind of exciting things coming up, but it doesn't.
Oh, is it the St. Mary's Parade?
Oh, yeah. So today's the 29th. 3 days from today. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. You're dancing.
Yes, I'm in the front row.
Well,
so excited.
We'll see if that changes. Hey, you have 2 new members too. Man, I'm just eating up this foil.
That's really fun.
Okay. Talk amongst yourself.
So DeLille is a very family-run business. The funding was, of course, by Greg Lille's dad, Charles, and he was all into the project. So he was making sure everything was going well. And his wife also, because Charles was so into the project, so was she. And they have...
a good, strong relationship.
Yeah.
We'll have that, yeah.
And also their daughter. So everyone in the family was really involved, and they wanted to make everything excellent. Because
Oh.
that's one of their core values, obviously, is excellence.
You know,
And they said if
it's
they were going to do it, we're going to do it right. So they often went over to France to study the Bordeaux's
yeah.
and those types of wines over there, which is why you then had, well, the Bordeaux's blends, and then, of course, the white Bordeaux inspired wines.
This I just opened is the 2022 Chaleur Estate Red Blend. This is $90 at the winery.
So we don't always have expensive wines. We did talk about the $6 Syrah
Last week.
Yes.
I mean, so...
I feel like a wine snob now.
No, you know, it's interesting because we set out on this podcast to try to find wines that don't break the bank but are still good.
Mhm.
We've also discussed
Some that are
almost
not so
ad
good.
nauseum this summer on how our palates have, let's just say,
Changed.
graduated to and some of these $10, $12, $13 shards aren't doing it for us. And I when I talked to Nikki at Cinder, I said, that makes me a little sad. But on the same token, we're evolving as well. And some of these wines that we've had on and featured are freaking awesome. They're unbelievable. But to Shelley's point, that $6 Syrah from Trader Joe's. I mean,
It was nice.
We drank that
It's
for
not like
2
this,
or 3.
but...
No, but they're different. And you even said it's thin. It doesn't have a lot of structure.
But it's not bad.
But it's not bad. This is something you could lay down.
This one.
Probably for 25 years.
Yes.
Way. Is
over
that
20 years.
over 20? Well, 25 is over 20, so I feel good about that. Oh, man. You could just... So smelling that, this wine and the richness, it's just rich.
It is.
Hashtag cheersing.
Cheersing. You can tell that's Cab dominant. 65% Cab.
Oh boy.
24% Merlot. 9% Cab Franc. 2% Petit Verdot from
Holy crap.
Red Mountain AVA.
You know, on that D2, my notes said, with a long finish.
This has a longer finish.
Yeah, it's still going. It's like the Ever Ready wine.
Yeah, this is delicious.
Like the bunny?
The bunny, yes.
Okay, thank you. Well, by the way, we've seen a bunny in our neighborhood.
Playing with turkeys.
Who would have figured? Yeah. Depth, complexity, and elegance. That pretty much sums this up, doesn't it? Wow. This is one of these that also, like that Sauvignon Blanc, they said, drink it over 8 hours. That's pretty high ask,
That was a white wine.
That was a white wine too, yeah. Shelley saw in my notes.
From Seattle Magazine, 2017.
Yeah, remember we brought up Seattle Magazine on that same edition that named Erica Orr as the winemaker to watch. That was that one in 2017. DeLille's influence on Washington stems from many of its assistant winemakers moving on to lead winemaker roles at other wineries. So here are a few, okay? Chris Peterson, Avenia, as well as he's the winemaker at Passing Time.
Passing Time.
It's Passing Time.
Passing Time.
They're getting really a lot of airplay with the way we...
Because he can't say them right.
Well,
he can't put the emphasis on the right syllable.
Wait till we have Damon on and he'll put all this to rest. Ross Mikkel with Ross Andrew, Lance Bear with Bear Wines, Lewis Skinner with Betts, Mike McMorran with Mark Ryan. And by the way, we've been in contact with one of the wine buyers at Total Wine. He's going to be on, I think, also in November. We're going to talk a little bit about wines for the holidays, I think. But he knows the people at Mark Ryan. I'm like, I've been trying to get a hold of them for 3 years. Kit Singh with Lauren Ashton. Bob Betts made a couple vintages for, can you pronounce this word? Eponymous?
Eponymous.
Yeah. At DeLille before moving to his own facility.
And then who is the current winemaker?
At DeLille, will you tell me?
Jason.
Jason?
Yep. If I only had written his last name,
oh no,
I would have been able
Jason.
to tell you.
Well, damn it.
Janet.
Jim. Jason, should I look it up?
Doing good, Jason.
You're doing. So it's interesting. Since 1992, so that's 02, 12, 20. It's 33 years of making really good wines, and so they will kind of go through some winemakers, but they have to kind of adhere to the culture and tradition of the wines made at DeLille.
Yeah,
it's just so good. I'm so sorry. This is just very good.
Some wines we had this week?
Yes. I don't want to stop, but yes, we do. Some wines. What are they, Shelley?
Deuxième Cellars Logan, which
That's
is a
red
blend.
Yep.
We like that. Oh dear. Domaine La Fouquet Côte de Provence Rosé.
You got the rosé. Well done. And
I got
Provence.
the Provence and the Côte. J. Bookwalter, Foreshadow.
One of our favorites.
Highland Estates Pinot Noir. And a Muscardine Cellars Cabernet Sauvignon.
Muscardini, yeah. I think that was from the Gary V Wine Club.
Okay.
Yeah. And some things coming up. We have plenty to talk about. September 5th, National Chianti Day. I find that I say Chianti Day.
Chianti?
Yeah, it flows out. I listened when I was at... Oh, yes.
If you like Chianti, you might want to watch this series.
Yes, Stanley Tucci.
Yeah, Stanley Tucci going through Italy, talking about foods of all the different places.
That's so good.
He's Italian on both sides.
As he says, it's Searching for Italy.
On what channel?
HBO, I think.
HBO. It's really.
It could be
if
Apple.
you like food and wine.
Yeah.
And or wine, you will love that series.
It's really good.
And it's much more uplifting than all the crime shows we watch.
Oh,
although I still like the crime shows.
I know you do. Make me a little nervous just how much you like those. September 5th, National Chianti Day. September 10th is International Port Wine Day. We have port here. Just not sure we're going to get around. We might. We'll see. International Grenache Day is the 20th. And of course, we've got Chris Upchurch coming. We have Janine Lum coming. We have Lucy Growling. We have Damon Heward next week with Passing Time. Because we're going to kick off. I didn't even mention tomorrow the Huskies start their schedule. Colorado State.
When did the Trojans start their schedule?
Why? You're the Trojans fan. Why don't you have that up and ready to go?
I don't know. Because it's not football season until September 23rd.
Really?
Autumn.
Okay. Well, the rest of us are celebrating the start of football season tomorrow when the Huskies play Colorado State.
I'm just desperately hanging on this summer.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's
warm still. So.
Yeah. I mean, last week we had some really high temps. Anyway, with that said, thank you to DeLille for making great juice and lining us up with some really fun wines. And B, with a little bit of knowledge, wine becomes a lot less overwhelming. And C, thanks to today's sponsors, Elson Cellars and CDA Gourmet, not to be confused with the other.
Don't say that. Don't get it in anyone's mind.
No.
Why would you think?
Why would I think? Did I say with a little bit of knowledge, wine becomes a lot less overwhelming?
Yes.
Okay. See you next week with Damon.
Thank you for spending part of your day to wind down with Shelley and Phil. Remember, you can listen to any episode of the Wine Time Fridays podcast by visiting winetimefridays.com or wherever you get your podcasts. And join us on our Wine Time Fridays Facebook page, Instagram, or on Twitter, which is @Vintage Tweets, for daily conversation. Until next week, here's our toast to you. To health, wealth, abundance, gratitude, peace on earth, and of course, romance.
Our old friend, D2. Gosh, that's good.
Yes, it is.
So good. Or was it the 2024?
Couldn't be that.
Let me just double check real quick.
No.
I'll take this all out.
Okay, time out.
What?
I think she has stepped in it again.
Why do you say that?
Because I smell it.
I don't.
Delicious.
What's the nose you're getting? Getting a little bit of
Chicken poop.
chicken poop.
Barnyard.
Wait, on a dog paw.
Oh, that dog.